What's up, man? It's the homie Uknowcell. You logged on right now to Uknowcell.com. I'm chilling here at Sonic Temple. My homie Marc E Bassy.
Uknowcell.
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Is this your first time in Detroit?
It's not my first time in Detroit as a city, but it's my first time in this particular venue. I played at the where they did like the shelter.
The shelter, yeah.
At a certain point, like maybe 2 years ago or something. So this is a nice welcome upgrade.
That's what's up. You're originally from the West Coast, right?
Yeah, San Francisco, Bay Area,
Okay.
California.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And just speaking of the West Coast, the movement of the West Coast right now musically is so strong when you think about the number of artists that are getting some good life. So I want to talk about you in particular and see what is it that you're bringing from the West Coast that, you know, the other artists that we know about aren't bringing. Or just
I have a beard. I might be the only one with a beard. Yeah, like there's so much great music, really coming from every region. I think like regional music in general is doing really good. I know there's great artists out here right now too, all over Michigan. But I guess for myself, I definitely combine sort of like an old school, like classic pop writing sensibility, but you know, into my like try to, you know, modern hip-hop music. That's what I was really raised in, but I really have a respect for the craft of songwriting.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up on like a lot of classic soul music, but also a lot of like Bay Area, Mac Dre, E40, Too Short, Mac Mall, you know, Federation, Kid Sneak, whatever. Like I grew up on a lot of Bay Area rap music also, so it's I like to try to keep that like spirit, that energy of like, you know, my like youth, like my high school years, what that felt like, you know, but then combine it with like classic pop writing, you know, not pop like candy pop, like just great timeless music.
Yeah, I was just checking out
like
your
Motown.
SoundCloud. Yeah, I was just checking out your SoundCloud, and the way that you describe it is definitely the way how I hear it. You know what I mean? So I really was wondering like who are some of your influences, because it's real soulful and it got the hip hop vibe, but it's still what I would consider maybe not R&B, but just it's sound. You know what I mean? Like full.
I think like, I mean, there's my influences, they range really from like, I really do like classic soul music, like from Motown, Stax Records, like Otis Redding, that whole world. A lot of like southern, my dad's from the South, so I grew up on like a lot of southern like soul music. But then I also really like singer songwriter, like Tracy Chapman, Joni Mitchell, James Taylor, like stuff my mom played when I was little. So I have kind of all that, and then but like Tupac went to my high school. Tupac's my favorite artist probably ever. So it's, to me, like the common theme that runs through all the artists I like is generally just like I get that like spirit feeling from them, you know. And so I try to really when I'm writing songs, make sure that they're coming from something that I'm feeling genuinely,
right.
And I hope that people feel that too when I'm, you know, when they listen to my music. I don't want to write songs that's just like, I wrote this because this is what's popping right now. I want it to be like, damn, he really meant, like he really felt that. So my influences, you know, they come from all the greats, like people that could emote like that.
And one of the common things that keep coming up is the actual songwriting. So is that a big part of like kind of like what you do outside of creating for yourself? Do you create for others as well?
Yeah, I do. I spent like the last 2 years writing primarily for this young pop singer named Pia Mia. She's kind of she's been popping you know, in the last 6 months or so. She had some big songs out and doing her thing. So I was working with her, and sort of my like collective in LA is me and two of my best friends, Bobby Brackens and Nick Nack. He's a artist, writer, producer, and we did a lot of stuff for a lot of people. But sort of, I was been around the like kind of R&B songwriting circuit, you know, just pitching songs for like Sean Kingston and Chris Brown and I did some CeeLo. I did like the CeeLo song. You know, just like LA songwriting is like, that's a real job that people have. So I was one of those guys trying to get it like that, and then it kind of turned into like, why don't you put one of your own demos on SoundCloud? Because you know, you might write like 100 songs trying to be a songwriter, and you pitch them all, and then you get one or two.
Right,
so I was like, shit, I like this one. They were sleeping on this one. Let me put this on SoundCloud. And I woke up the next day, I was like, damn, I got 11,000 views last night. Like, that's crazy. And then I just kind of kept doing that, and it turned into a thing. So songwriting was like the building blocks of what got me to this point.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And for people who may not be following you on social media and don't know the SoundCloud, can you get that to the people?
Yeah, everything is Marc E Bassy, which is MarcEBassy. Instagram, Snapchat, everything. I'm pretty good about. I like to be in touch with all my fans. Anyone that fucks with my music, I fuck with you. So yeah. Sorry for cussing.
No, you all good. And East Hollywood, that's the most recent.
East Hollywood is on iTunes, Spotify, worldwide right now. Get that. That's my most recent offering. I also have one called Only the Poets that came out about like 8 months prior, and I got a bunch of new stuff coming out soon. East Hollywood got G-Eazy on it, Ty Dolla $ign, Bobby Brackens, CeeLo, a lot of Bay Area artists on there. So, and my next project, I'm recording all from my tour bus, so that'll be coming out soon too.
Okay, all right, man. I appreciate you spending this time with me, man. Any last minute words you want to say to any fans, supporters, or anything like that?
I want to say that I love Detroit, and I'm excited for the city and what happens in the next few years. And I came here actually when I was younger in 2009, and it was like right during like when the recession hit, and it was looking like crazy outside. I never seen anything like that. I'm from San Francisco. It's like, everything has been like building out there for a long time, so it's crazy. We all live in the same country, but different cities go through such different things. So I just wish the best, and for the city and everything. I hope the culture and everything grows and becomes beautiful.
Thank you very much.
What's up?
Appreciate it.
All right.
Uknowcell.